In the wake of a royal scandal that has shaken the very foundation of the British monarchy, Princess Eugenie has been spotted in public for the first time since her father, Prince Andrew, was dramatically stripped of his royal titles and asked to leave his longtime residence, the Royal Lodge. But what does this public appearance really signify? Is it a show of resilience, a silent act of defiance, or simply an attempt to maintain a semblance of normalcy amidst the turmoil? Princess Eugenie, 35, was photographed enjoying a casual outing in West London with her husband, Jack Brooksbank, whom she married over 6 years ago, and a group of friends. The pictures show the couple smiling and laughing, seemingly unburdened by the storm raging around her father. Eugenie kept her look understated, sporting black wide-leg jeans and a matching black t-shirt. Her brunette hair casually tied back in a bun. Her husband, Jack, opted for a more relaxed look with blue jeans, a gray jumper, and a forest green woolly hat. He was even seen playfully flashing his keys, which featured a fun donut keychain, a small detail that some might interpret as a deliberate attempt to project an image of carefree normalcy. This public appearance marks the first time either of Prince Andrew's daughters, whom he shares with his ex-wife Sarah Ferguson, has been seen since the unfolding of events that led to his public shaming. Her sister, Princess Beatrice, 37, has yet to make a public appearance. But here's where it gets controversial. Some royal commentators had suggested that Eugenie's decision to step out into the public eye is a carefully orchestrated move to subtly signal support for her father, while others believe it's simply an attempt to reclaim her own life and identity separate from the scandal. What do you think? And this is the part most people miss. The speed and severity of the royal family's actions against Prince Andrew are unprecedented in recent history. Last Thursday, Buckingham Palace released a shocking statement announcing that King Charles III had stripped his brother of all his military titles, royal patronages, and the right to be known as His Royal Highness. The statement also indicated that Andrew would be required to vacate the Royal Lodge, his Windsor home, which he shared with his ex-wife, Sarah Ferguson. The palace's statement was unusually blunt. His Majesty has today initiated a formal process to remove the style, titles, and honors of Prince Andrew. Prince Andrew will now be known as Andrew Mountbatten Windsor. His lease on Royal Lodge has, to date, provided him with legal protection to continue in residence. Formal notice has now been served to surrender the lease, and he will move to alternative private accommodation. These censures are deemed necessary, notwithstanding the fact that he continues to deny the allegations against him. Their Majesties wish to make clear that their thoughts and utmost sympathies have been, and will remain with, the victims and survivors of any and all forms of abuse. The downfall of Prince Andrew stems from his highly publicized friendship with convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein and the allegations made against him by Virginia Giuffre, who accused him of sexual assault when she was a minor. Andrew has vehemently denied these allegations. The release of Giuffre's memoir further fueled the controversy, placing immense pressure on the royal family to take decisive action. Hello's royal editor, Emily Nash, commented on the situation, stating that this is the move that many had called for and the king had to act decisively in response, however difficult it may have been for him as a brother. It's a marked change from Andrew's statement announcing he would no longer use his Duke of York title, in which he suggested it was his decision to do so. The palace had to get it right this time to restore public confidence, and they have done so. The king has made clear that he is calling the shots. He's condemned his brother's serious lapses of judgment and, crucially, said publicly that his and the Queen's sympathies have been and remain with the victims and survivors of abuse. It may have taken longer than the public would have liked. There have been difficult legal and constitutional issues to consider. But the royal family will be hoping this draws a line under the latest slew of damaging headlines so they can focus on their work and the future. Ultimately, Princess Eugenie's appearance raises a number of questions. Can the royal family truly move forward from this scandal? Will Prince Andrew ever be able to rehabilitate his image? And perhaps most importantly, what impact will this have on the future of the monarchy? Is she right to try and carry on as normal, or should she be taking a more visible stance on the situation? Share your opinions in the comments below.